Dawn is back on Serengeti. After the early rains, the prairie came to life. Green grass, every drop of dew glistening on the leaves, and the air carries with it the smell of moist soil right from snoring. But under that peace, the wild world is still moving. The young ruler now hold the throne that he once stole with the blood of my hoe. But on this prairie, power is never permanent. The Ferrari after the rain is a picture of life and death, where every breath could be the last. In this new kingdom, even a small mistake can wipe out a flock. Sun Serengeti up high. The golden light shone on the lioness's shiny fur, the real warriors of the prairie. They move low, step by step as quietly as the wind through the grass. One redundant sound, one roar. Only the golden eyes are glinting at the prey. Lions are tactical predators. It's not a single instinct. In every hunt, someone opens the door. The one who cuts and the one who finishes. Every mallet, it's a symphony of power and calculation. The muscles roll up under the hunting skin. Sure, the tail swayed slightly to balance just needs a signal. The whole flock will explode like thunder. Death comes as fast as a hot wind. One blow, mallet can produce force 4 times body weight, enough to take down a zebra or a baby buffalo. But today, their target is not the wild beast, it's the baboons, are moving near their hunting grounds. It's different from weak prey. The baboon is a smart opponent, aggressive and united. They have fangs up to 5 centimeters long. The bite can pierce the lion. But in the eyes of this proud predator, it's just a challenge. With the lion, all creatures set foot on their territory. They're all prey. In the wet air, the baboons move in line towards the low grasslands. But while the flock is busy foraging, The golden eyes watched them from a distance. In the grass, the lion lies in ambush. They've been watching the monkeys for over an hour, waiting for the perfect time, when the prey's alertness is traded for hunger. The distance is only 10 meters. Its body is tense like an arch wire, and every muscle is curled up. The air was so quiet that it was choking. A launch. In a split second, the lion came. It's just a claw grab that plugs deep into the prey's shoulder. The hyenas in the distance have begun to appear. Stay in the shade waiting for the rest. In the sky, black crows and vultures spinning around, signaling Serena Gaddy's blood party. The baboon standing on the rock mount, eyes towards the carcass. The lions are still eating. The grass swayed, the light reflected on the blood, and Serengeti returns to the endless cycle of existence. The lions are still eating. But in their eyes there's no submission. There's just persistence and faith in life. That's helped this species survive for hundreds of thousands of years. We're the toughest motherland on the planet. But in their eyes there's no submission. Tomorrow when the sun comes up again, they're going to leave this rock. Continue your journey to find water, looking for food, looking for a chance to survive another day. In the world of nature, every loss sparks a new continuity. Death is not the end. It's an inevitable part of eternal balance. On the Serengeti steppe, where all living things live within these fragile boundaries. Between life and death, the baboons are still walking with their heads up, carries within itself the primal instincts of the survivor. The sun is up. The sun was like a golden net covering the prairie. No more roar, no more cry. There's heat rising from the ground. mixed with the smell of burning grass, the smell of blood and soil after the rain. Among the yellow grass, the lions lie down. The belly tighten after fresh meat party. Breathing is slow and heavy. The whole flock consists of the male leader, the lionesses and the little ones. Symbol of a dynasty being preserved, held by teeth and blood. The leading male lies separately. Huge body covered in thick dark brown bruises, yellow eyes closed slightly, but the ear still twitches and listens to all the sounds around. Every breath of it is a declaration of power. No need to roar, no need to fight, just be present. It's enough to make this land bow. It's a few meters away. The female lions form a living wall around the cubs. They are the heart of the flock. The hunter is the nourisher. It's also the first line of defense when danger strikes. Their fur glowed smooth in the sun, the soft muscles, but harbors enough power to take down any prey. On the meadow, innocent cubs crawling on their mother's back, biting each other's tails, playing the weeds. They don't know hunger, they don't know fear. They only know that here in the arms of the flock, everything is safe, at least today. It's reflexive. This peace will soon be gone. But with lions, that's the law of existence, resting prey. Reproduction, protect and repeat that cycle until it's overthrown. Late erotica. The red sun is sinking towards the horizon, covering the light like blood, a swampy area left over from the rain. Group of baboons, after the loss of the lions, moving quietly through the wetlands. A deep thirst after many days of wandering make them weaker, every heavy step. In front is water, a quiet lake alley. The water's surface reflects the fiery sunset. A baboon too thirsty. He raised his head to sniff, then slowly approaching the water's edge. And suddenly a giant's head came out of the water. The sun is dying out. There's only a red sunset on the cloudy water. From here side dress, another crocodile sticking its head up, eyes as cold as to stones. The whole water started moving. A flock of crocodiles is surrounding. The swamp is no longer a place to drink water. It's the death trap of Serengeti. Dawn rises after a long, heavy night. The first light lent across the horizon, down into the vast, warm yellow meadow. The baboons are still showing signs of fatigue after a series of horrible days. One by one they left the night shelter, walking in the middle of a green field that's alive. Some males climb the rock's high observation, while the females start looking for roots, fruits and insects to eat. In the series of days running away from lions and crocodiles, they thought that the light of day meant safe, blue sky and the fresh ground, and the wind whispered through the grass, it's all like ACA of life. But on the prairie, peace is always the most fragile cover. Among the low groves, a yellow shadow flashed and disappeared. A yellow shadow in the sun. That's Hyenas newspaper, the most perfect hidden predator of Serengeti. In the kingdom of predators, newspapers are the quietest. He's also the most perfect killer. There's no roar like a lion. They don't hunt in packs like wild dogs. Newspapers are a symbol of solitude and absolute precision. Its body is a masterpiece of graceful nature, soft as silk but with explosive power. Under the yellow fur and the dark spots, it's a flexible muscle system to the point of being able to rotate in the air while falling. Every step is light, so that it doesn't move a blade of grass. Each stroke is a combination of speed and computation, cold to every breath. Its eyes were golden and cold as metal, always looking at the world through the lens of a hunter. Every tiny movement in the wind, every sound of the leaves is recorded by it. Apples don't hunt for hunger, it hunts for instinct, because of the existence. It's written deep in every muscle fiber and every blood vessel. On the immense Serengeti, where every creature relies on strength or the masses to survive. But tomorrow we choose the opposite path. It goes alone, silently not hiding traces. It appears, ends, and disappears like it never existed. Today, amidst Chang's scorching sun, it's tracking a group of baboons. Not for the challenge, but for the opportunity. In that flock there are young ones, hyperactive and easily caught off guard. It's a small space that a leopard hunter can turn to death. Apples grow low through the grass, shoulders moving rhythmically. The body is like running water. The sun shining on her fur, that makes every dark spot visible, like the mysterious markings of predators. The wind changed direction and brought the smell of baboons to a stop. Head slightly lowered with closed eyes waiting. And then the newspaper may allow raw as the front. The air exploded into chaos. Leopard pops up and jumps up a nearby tree trunk. It's leaping like the wind just a few seconds later, and it's already high. Yellow eyes looking down. The monkeys are screaming below. The sun is tilting westward. The light stretched across the prairie like a soft fire. The baboons move slowly through the red pasture, in the sunset. The cry, it's like saying goodbye to the end of the day, with the dry wind rustling through the grass. When the sun goes down, the darkness returns to serendipity. The vast prairie swallowed all traces of blood, of dust, and of past chases. But even if you lose, even if you pay, life is constantly moving. Seven baboons continue their journey towards the red horizon. In this harsh land, they're not the strongest species, not the fastest, but it's the most resilient. because they never give up. Hotel seal antelope, horse literature buffalo bar. They all move together as an eternal ninefold flow of life. Every time a creature calls, another creature was born. It's the endless sea of Serengeti, where death is not the end, it's the beginning of another life. But Serengeti's journey has not stopped. When the dry monsoon winds come, the savanna has entered a new cycle of survival, harder than more intense. In the next episode, those who used to rule will have to fight not only with nature, but with its own limits. Don't forget to ring the bell. Register to not miss the Wildlife Survival series. Next,